those rascals from the festival borrowed spare parts from our homestead. Now, I don't mean to be a fussy neighbor, but we can't even keep the skags out or turn the lights on anymore. Paul usually takes care of this sort of thing, but he's out on chores. So could you be a dearie and go get the parts back from those rascals?
If by rascals you mean murderous vermin, I'm in.
Paul and I are simple folk. We settled out here on account of the isolation rather than despite it. Just honest people, working the honest land, building honest superconductors out in the shed, the way it's meant to be.
Welcome back, little friend.
Oh, those rascals are using our fuse to power their nasty little radio tower. Make sure to ask them good and nicely. I'm sure they won't mind parting with it.
Not a damn child!
You there, how are your last reps?
Come on, Pisshead! Show me what you got! Remember me when you sleep! You know it, so now we want to show it! Make your for the Calypso! Straight to the mouth! My children, and let's show them who's lost! If God Queen Tyrese chooses to meet you, fear not, brothers and sisters.
Thanks, dearie. A radio's an awfully antiquated way to spread your message. Maybe now they'll splurge on something with a little shine, like a hyperfiber Q3 echo line with whisper encryption. Gets the soaps like a snap.
We did this by murdering it. Old Blood, the rightful CEO of the Jacobs Corporation, Aurelia Hammerlock. Will their reign of terror never end?
It sounds sure they could use a break from all their hooting and hollering anyhow.
Life is a rhythm, a dance of growth and decay. It's time for the drop.
There's blood everywhere. Whence you came. You cannot take me. All out.
Thought he had hot hands, but you slowed him to a stop. A silence descends.
Takes all. I'd like you better dead.
Thanks, dearie. You did them a favor anyhow. Those bass drops are bad for the old eardrums. Might as well be doing the foxtrot inside the pressure wall of a Class 12 Sky Shatter warhead. No, thank you. Now you've unborrowed all our spare parts, come on back to the homestead, dearie. I hate to be a bother to you. Usually Paul's the one to settle up on these neighborly disagreements. He's just got a way with people.
I have need of you, beast. That's the spirit.
You are too kind, dearie, returning those parts to us. If it ain't too much trouble, would you mind reinstalling them? My hip's been acting up ever since I tweaked it hauling that reactor core up a flight of stairs. Good fences make good neighbors, and electrified fences make well-behaved neighbors. Power's back on! I was worried my custard would go bad right there in the icebox, and now the specimens won't come out of cryo sleep. Anyway, sure is nice to have some help around here. I am astonished by the kindness of strangers. I must insist on some payment. Come on over. Homestead's seen better days. But if you can't take care of your home and your antimatter containment chamber and your family, what can you take care of? Thanks, dearie.
Let me see what lies within. Don't hold back! A meager life of death. This is my purpose! Slaughter to remember!
Aslan to Vegas shot my ship down. Well, I went and hid in a big old pile of turds. That night, I remember looking up at the stars and wondering, why would the Iridians come to Pandora anyway? They're supposed to be the smartest in the universe. They built the vaults. It don't make no sense. If I make it out of this turd pile alive, I tell myself, I'm gonna find those Iridians and I'm gonna get some answers. Air! Oh, sweet unfilched air.
Oh, thank you. Ordinarily, I don't take too well to strange visitors trespassing on our land, but given your fine timing, I truly appreciate the rescue.
Ma sent me. Did that skag eat you? You are fortunate that they don't like to chew.
I must confess my ingested state was self-inflicted. That hungry devil ate all my dynamite, so I dove right down its gullet. I didn't see my dynamite on my pilgrimage through its inside, so I reckon the devil must have pooped or puked it out. Same thing for a skag. If you're here to help, get to digging around in them scat piles, visitor. This dam of excrement's been keeping the crop waters from reaching our humble homestead. Now we got all the dynamite, we can set about undoing Vermalingua's mighty works. Stick them implements of destruction right there in the offending center mass. Finely placed. An eye for demolition on you, visitor. Now, sink the plunger and blow that poop dam straight to perdition.
And now, I will turn off my smell receptors.
From the fires of destruction flow the waters of life. A fine job, visitor. Now,
I seem to have lost my watch while on my intestinal pilgrimage. Go and let Ma know I'm intact, though I reckon the stench of our victory may have already wafted her way.
Paul got himself ate by a skag again, didn't he? Well, I can hardly complain when I've got running water flowing to my crops and rods, can I? Homestead's better than ever. Here's something to pay for your dry cleaning, dearie. Oh, and I think Pa's got one more job for you when you got the time.
Happy that you so kindly returned what they stole. They'll be back to take more than spare parts next time. Now, I'm quick with the knife, but we need a little more hellfire for what I believe's coming our way. I think it's time to wake Bessie.
Who is this Bessie?
Our child, in a manner of speaking. Ma and I, well, we each got our virtues, as well as our sins. I reckon we put just about everything of both into Bessie. Go on, visitor. Start her up.
Pa, you know Bessie's a fussy girl. Watch minds of her logic echelon need a complex blend of fuel, precisely mixed.
Ma's right. Visitor, you just gotta open the valves in the right order. Hop on up.
That's got the colloidal cobalt flowing. Next valve's across the way. See it? That'll be the quantum brine. Next one's tight, dearie. Might have to knock it loose.
You didn't set off the night fire oil. Last valve's up top, visitor. And finally, flat cherry cola. Bessie's got everything she needs. Ascend to the roof and power her up.
Time to wake up, Bessie dear.
And just in time, I reckon. The devils are crawling out of hell right to our doorstep.
You and Bessie go and ask them nicely to leave, would you?
Dreadbox here, reminding you that it is utterly eviscerate. Drop their remains in an offering box so you can credit. Or him.
Stop it!
Satisfied.
Give up, you pissy!
I'm gonna put you down, See, Bessie always makes sure the only visitors we have is the ones we want.
As long as the family sticks together, the homestead's safe. Visitor, come by the porch. Our humble homestead is both preserved and replenished, and we have you to thank for that, visitor.
You really didn't need to go out of your way for us, dearie. But me, Pa, and Bessie want to thank you for all your help. And you'll always be welcome at the homestead.